Disclaimer, all the character and incident are fictional, everything is measured in this FF. So don't compare with your own life, it's just based on imagination, guys, not on reality. The big clock on the wall ticked louder with every second. The table was ready. Two plates, silver spoons, fork, and candle in the middle. The food smelled good. Roasted garlic bread, dessert you worked hard on because he once said he liked it. You sat on the sofa, you were a cute outfit for dinner. Not too fancy, something simple yet sweet. Something that could make him look at you. Maybe smile, maybe forget the world outside for one evening. He was your fiance, a mafia leader, cold and ruthless. People feared of him. They said he has no heart, but you had seen something different. When he covered you with his jacket and slept on the sofa. When his eyes lingered on you longer than he meant to. When he always looked away. He always hid it. And you were not like him. You were warm and soft. You wanted love. You wanted peace. You wanted him to see you. You looked at the clock again. It's already 11 p.m. He promised he will come for dinner. You picked up your phone and you called him. The call kept ringing but no answer. You throw your phone on the sofa and crosses your arms. Of course, he always does his work first and me second. You're just hurt. You waited all day for this. You made everything with your own hands. You only wanted time with him. Nothing more. No gifts, no money, only his time. But he did not. You stood up. You started walking back and forth. He promised. Why does he always do that? Does he not see how much it's hurt? Your eyes went to the dining table again. The food was already cold. The empty chair across from you felt heavy. You grab your purse and your phone. Fine. If he does not came home, I will go to him. Let me see. If his office is really more important than me. Your heart raced. The thought of facing him at work scared you. He was cold in the front of his man. He was strict. He was dangerous. But tonight you did not care. You were his fiance. You had tried to ask him. Suddenly a smirk appeared on your lips when an idea came in your mind. Wow, this is going to be crazy. You stepped out of the car. The tall building stood in the front of you, dark windows and guards at the door. The place looked heavy and dangerous, but you walked towards without stopping. You held a small bento box in your hands, not because you thought he would eat it, but because you wanted to annoy him. The guards at the door froze when they saw you. She's here? Another guard quickly looked away. Oh no, you'll be mad. You pushed the door open and walked inside. Every man in the room looked at you. Some dropped what they were holding and some whispered to each other. It is her? Why is she here? Did the boss call her? You ignored all of them and you walked to the center of the room. You raised the bento in your hand. Bro, I brought your dinner. Your voice was sweet and playful. You dragged the word bro on purpose. Some man almost coughed and one man stepped back. The whole room turned silent. Then you heard the sound of the door opening and his door. Jungkook walked out, his black suit with perfect tie straight. His gold eyes were sharp, his jaw were tight. The air in the room changed. His men lowered their head at once. No one breathed too loud. He walked straight to you. Ryan? Just your name, nothing more. But the way he said made the man around you shiver. You tilted your head and gave him a small smile. What you were busy, so I came here. I even brought food for you. He stopped in the front of you. His voice was slow and cold. In the front of his man, you call me that? What, bro? Gasp filled in the room. Some man looked down harder. One pressed his lips together to hide his shock, and no one had ever seen someone speaking to Jungkook like this. His jaw moved, his eyes dark. He looked like he was holding himself back from grabbing you. Go home. No, I waited all day for you. I cooked and you never came. You promised me you broke it again. So now I'm here. I'm not going. The silence was sharp. His man looked like statue. Jungkook leaned closer. His voice was even more lower now. You're testing me. Maybe I am. Jungkook's eyes followed you as you walked to his chair. You sat down like you owned this place. You put the pen box on the desk and you leaned your chin on your palm and you smiled at him. Here, bro, eat before it get cold. Every man in the room went stiff. A few almost choked on air. She said it again. How is she still alive? Choco's jaw clenched. Ryan, stop. You only tilted your head. Stop what, bro? I am only caring for you. Do not call me that. You giggled, soft and light. You swung your legs slowly while sitting on the chair like a child. You looked at him with bright eyes that made no sense in his cold place. But bro, it suits you and I like it. The sound of your voice made his blood rush. His all men lowered their heads even more. They knew boss was close to snapping. Jungkook's fist hit the desk once. The wood shook, the man flinched, and you only giggled again. Why are you so angry, bro? Look, I even made your favorite food. Instead, he leaned forward, his hand grabbed your wrist and pulled you closer, crossing the desk. His voice was sharp but low. Enough, you are pushing me too far. You only blinked at him. Your lips curled into another playful smile. You look cute when you are mad, bro. For a moment, his eyes burned. Then his grip loosed, the corner of his lips twisted. His man stayed frozen. They thought he would explode, but instead, his shoulder dropped slightly as he looked at you. Eat before it gets cold, bro. John closed his eyes for a second and he exhaled. You had won this round. Jungkook gave one look his man, and his men lowered their head and rushed out of the room. The heavy door closed behind them, and the silence filled the office. You sat on the chair swinging your legs. You looked at him and pouted. Bro, you said you would come for the dinner. Did you forgot that? You again said that to him. His eyes turned dark. The cold mask he always wore cracked for first time tonight. He walked closer to you, slow step, his hand shoot forward and grab your wrist. Do you think you can just tease me in the front of my mans? But I was only waiting for you. He stared at you, his grip was strong, but his chest felt weak. No one had ever dared to tease him. Yet here you were, sweet and stubborn. His man outside at the door whispered quietly. They had never seen their boss look like this, not angry, not calm, but flustered. You pulled your wrist back. Sit with me and eat. No, go home. No, I will not. I waited all day. You take food out. Jungkook rubbed his forehead and his hand came out heavy. You are impossible. You smile wider. You pick up a piece from the food and held it towards him. Say ah, bro. He gave you a warning look, but you did not care. You leaned forward and pressed the lips food together. He finally took it with a glare, and you clapped your hands softly like a child. And then you leaned closer again. A little piece of a sauce from the food dropped on his shirt, his black suit. Oops, sorry, bro, you said without even worrying. You leaned back and laughed, but Jungkook stared at you like he would not decide if he should punish you or kiss you. If you keep pushing me like that, you'll find out that I'm Few minutes later, the office was quiet now. Only the sound of Jungkook's steady breathing filled the room. His men were gone. The door was locked, and you were sitting on the edge of the desk. You had your hand in his. You tilted your head with him with a small smile. You look less crazy, scary now. He gave you a sharp look, but the corner of his lips curled slightly. He tugged your hand suddenly. You stamped right on his lap. You make me insane. And his arm wrapped around your waist and holding you. You lean against his chest, ear against the steady beat of his heart. Then calm down, bro. The word slipped out from your mouth before you could stop it. You giggled softly, expecting him to explode again. Instead, he let out a low growl against your ear. You never call me that again, except when you are this close. His voice was low and almost like a whisper, but his chin shivered down your spine. You shifted slightly on his lap, playing with his buttons of his shirts. Nope, you are not scary at all when you are holding me like this. He sighed, closing his eyes for a moment, his forehead pressed against your shoulder. You are lucky you are cute, or I would have locked you up until you learn respect. Maybe I like teasing your patience. Enough games. Let's go home. Huh? I promised we would have dinner there, did I not? But you are late. It's already past time. Stupid girl, I said I would be there before 10. Look, you squint your eyes and turn to the office clock. It was 9:45. Your mouth opened slightly. Wait, then why did my clock at show home shown 11? Maybe your clock wants you to miss me faster. You pouted as he took your hand and leading you to the door. All the drama because my clock was wrong. All the drama because you cannot wait to see me. His voice was calm now, but his grip on your hand was firm and protective. He opened the door with you beside him and his gold mafia mask turning only for the world outside. But you knew inside this mask his heart was still racing only for you. So the end, guys, and thanks for watching. And I know I'm not that active in these days because of some personal problem, but I'm trying to be regular. So bye, guys.